Here's another nice, easy topic. And I define easy as something that doesn't take too much work if you know what you're doing. There are things like the quadratic formula that are always ugly, no matter how good you get at math. They're just tedious pain in the butt. But there are certain things like finding midpoints and finding distances that are fairly simple. They don't involve a lot of work as long as you know what to do. Graphing a circle. Here's the equation, or here's the general form for the equation of a circle. X minus something squared plus y minus something squared equals r squared. Okay, and all you have to do is look at this and know that the center of the circle is at h comma k, meaning the coordinates of the center come from these things that are subtracted from x and y. And the radius of the circle is just whatever r is, right? It'll be squared in the equation, so you need to take the square root of this number to get r. Couple real quick examples, and then we'll move on because there's nothing complicated about this. The center of the circle is going to be at the coordinates of the point, or the point with coordinates, whatever is subtracted from x here. So 2 is subtracted from x. And 3 is added, but you can think of that as x minus negative 3. So negative 3. Or an easy way to think of it is just change the sign of that number. Change the sign of the number that's with the x, boom. Change the sign of the number that's with the y, boom. And then the radius, this is 4 squared, so the radius is going to be 4. Okay, real easy. Now, in order to graph that, here's what I want. I want you to go over 2 and down 3. That point's your center point. And you know a circle is all of the points that are the same distance from that center point all the way around. Our radius is 4, so all of our points have to be 4 units away from here. So count up 4, put a little dot, come over 4 in the other direction, and 4 down there. And that'll give us a quote-unquote circle. I want you to draw it well enough so that it's obvious it's supposed to be a circle, but I'm not going to be a circle Nazi and say that's not perfectly round. This is fine. You got your center, you got your 4 points out, the right distance, and then draw the circle to show that you know that this is supposed to be a circle. And I may have just stepped on this one here. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. X minus 5 squared plus y squared equals 9. We need our center, and that's going to be at the number with x is negative 5. Change the sign. The number in there with y is, well, there isn't one, and we have a mathematical symbol for there isn't any, and that's 0. And then our radius is going to be whatever the square root of that number is. In this case, 3. So our center is at 5 comma 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. And then we go up 3, down 3, left 3, right 3. That's our radius. And then we just fill in something that looks vaguely like a circle. Okay, one more. Our center is going to be, there's nothing in there with the x, so that's a 0. Positive 4, change the sign, so our y-coordinate is going to be negative 4. And then the square root of 25 is just 5. So we have a radius of 5. So our center is at 0, negative 4. That's down here. And then we go up 5, down 5, left 5, and right 5. And fill in something that looks roughly round. Very roughly round. Right? It's graphing circles. Next time we'll look at how to start with the graph and figure out what the equation should be.